Welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing the game known as Depression Simulator. I mean Warthunder, but I can't tell the difference really. So now that you know what we're doing today, I guess the only fitting thing to do is go over our lineup for the day. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy. Tying the USS Arizona for weight, we have the T-34. Its upsides, it has a lot of armor. I mean a ton of armor. And a 120mm cannon. I've nicknamed it 120mm Defeater Eater because it will defeat anything you shoot. Only problem is it doesn't have high explosive ammunition, so it kinda sucks sometimes. But this thing will shrug off shots like no tomorrow. The downsides are it has the same horsepower as a dead donkey. Next up on the list is Mini-Me. This thing can sometimes be fun, especially when you take it into 6.7 battle ratings. It's kind of like that little brother that sticks along when you don't want him to, but eventually it comes in handy and it actually turns out good. Coming in third is the Sheriff, the Destroyer, whatever you want to call this thing. This thing is a close quarters beast. It will annihilate anything that gets in its way with a 90mm cannon and high explosive shells, and a decent amount of armor. This tank kind of stands out a bit, considering it looks like it was born next to nuclear reactors. It's got a frickin' telescope for a frickin' MG mount that sticks out 7 feet above your tank. Not very good armor, or a very good gun, you know. Leaves you running to find a new tank to replace it every 5 seconds. Last but not least is the Mini-Me. This thing is the miniature version of the Destroyer. It's almost identical, minus it's got less armor and less penetration value, but it looks almost identical to the base tank. Overall, decent tank. Not great, not good, not bad, not horrible. It's somewhere in the middle. Honorable mention and not shown here is the P-51 Mustang, which is the highest plane I currently have, so I don't use anything but it, or I think the P-47. Now on to the gameplay, which I warn you will all be voiceovers, because I did not record my voice during any of this. Now here's a perfect example of the 120mm Defeater Eater being put to work. It penetrates the armor seamlessly, like it should. Now here's an example of what the 120mm is not supposed to do. That should have done more than that. But it gets better. This man's fender's tougher than Mike Tyson. As you can tell from that, I've died in the T-34, so now I bring out the Sheriff, the Destroyer, whatever you want to call him, and he proves why he has that name, because he absolutely obliterates this freaking tank. But wait, there's more. With a simple shot to the road wheel, I killed the entire crew of this tank, because this is the tank of a man. But as we all know Warthunder goes, for each good kill you die 15 times horribly bad. As shown here, I make a stupid push, lose my gun, and park in high, followed by a man repeatedly shooting me in the engine until his friend finally decides to finish me off. It was scarring, to say the least. Now it was about time to let the little brother have a little bit of fun, and man did he have that fun by embarrassing 2 frickin' players that should not have died to him, and you will see that there. You can probably guess the end result of this battle right here, but all I'm gonna say is if I was this Tiger player, I would have 100% put my fist through my screen, proceeded to buy a new monitor just so I could re-upload everything and uninstall the game. That's how mad I would be. Warthunder definitely teaches you one thing, and that's to make sure what's around every single corner, because one bad move and you get met with a tank that you did not want to fight, and lose half of your crew and have to write a letter to their family explaining how they died because you forgot to check that sword. So, excuse me, I have to go write a few letters now. I'm gonna just end you with this. I'll leave you with this. If you want to see a part 2, let me know. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I gotta go fight this dude now. Bye.